Good morning. We've had a bit of an eventful morning because Mum's been on the dance floor. Mum was out partying last night and we're off eventing.
I went to bed at about 2 in the morning.
Naughty. We did ask for slightly later times in the section, but we're still up at 7, which actually is quite good. It's quite sociable for eventing. Seems as every other vlog intro has been like, hey, it's 5 in the morning, but not this morning. So we're feeling a little bit chirpier, which is good.
Are we?
Whoops. We are kind of having a bit of an impromptu event today. So you should know by now, if you don't, go and watch this vlog. Farley Hall didn't really go to plan. We were supposed to get like a good finishing score for the under 18s, but that didn't really happen. We did have an amazing day, but the result just wasn't what we had really hoped for. Which is fine.
So you've been squeezed out of the top 10.
So in the under 18 league, I have been like put down to like 12th or 13th, which isn't really a problem. But we would like want to be in the top 10. But it doesn't really matter if I don't get a great score today, because it's not the be all and end all to go to the champs, but it would be really cool. So we did enter like a bit of a, like, what's the word?
Well, a last minute thing, because the deadline for scores to be submitted is today, which is the 30th of June. And
so it's like the last minute, last chance we can get to an event. So we're headed to Kingston Maurward College.
Kingston Maurward College, which I've not been to before, but looking on the course, on the cross country app, the course looks really nice.
It's down in Dorset.
Yes. Come on, Zorro.
Yeah, wherever. Yeah, we're going a bit on an adventure today. But yeah, I've literally like woke up in the middle of the night because Mum clearly left me. I was like thinking, oh, last evening. What's my dressage test? I woke up this morning, went through it, like, really don't want to forget it. Because obviously last week at Farley Hall, I did it, my test, I absolutely aced it and got a 34.
That was
Very unfair.
unlucky.
So basically Peter 34.
Yeah.
To win the league, I need to finish on a 25.
Well, we're not.
But I kind of just want to like squeeze in the top 10, so that's probably a sub 35.
We're not going for winning it. We're actually going for having a nice day, focusing on dressage first, then our show jumping, and then our cross country, and then having a good day. And if the score works, great, and if it doesn't, great.
Right, we've made it, and we've basically got to go. So it's a very smooth journey in, great, but our times are very kind of close. Thank you. So we're now going to walk show jumps and like speed it round cross country before my dressage, which is at 12:26, and it's like 11 now. So we want to be on for 12 to give us a good warm up. Oh, they're cool. And then we should be good, because then my show jumping is pretty quickly after. So yeah. So we've just walked show jumps and it's a very beefy, like I'm watching somebody go around now. It's not exactly the usual BE figure of 8. It's definitely very windy and not what you'd usually expect from BE, and it's also huge. So hopefully it'll ride nicely, but I don't have my hopes up for this one. But the ground looks good, so yeah, it's definitely not the usual type of thing, which is going to be quite fun to ride. But yeah, also instead of it being like a usual like 9 fence course, it's got 11 fences in it, which like isn't a problem, but still something different I noticed. Sorry, I really don't have much time, so the photos I'll be using for the course will probably be from the cross country app, because I've just hit my first minute marker. That's not why, it's because I'm in such a rush. So sorry if my voice is a bit blotchy or anything. It's basically, we have so little time for it to be on at 12, like on and everything ready. And I'm on fence 5 of the cross country and it's 11:30. Right, so the warm-up footage clearly wasn't very much, but that was because I felt the need to put so much pressure on myself that I actually started crying because I was so nervous in the warm-up. I think, surprisingly, this test, although it looks actually quite nice, like that centre line I was really happy with, but in the test I was not happy because I think this was actually the worst Flo has ever been with me. I mean, she was just being so horrible in everything, and she's one of those horses who looks great when they're being like the most difficult, and honestly, from a rider's perspective and someone who knows Flo inside out, she was purposefully trying to annoy me. I mean, she was like just leaning on me the whole way, was late to all of my aids, so I really had to dig deep to find any positives from in my brain whilst I was riding this. To me, it was just so unenjoyable, but now looking back on it, I was actually really pleased to have kind of done this test, because for my next event, which you guys will see, you will already know what it is on my YouTube, not on my YouTube, on my Instagram. This test was actually really beneficial to have worked through and finished pre the event that you will have to wait and see. Really, the next day my arms were hurting. They were painful because I really try and put a good front on towards the judges when actually it's really difficult to find one. And unfortunately I don't have my dressage test to show you the marks, but I think they were actually mostly like 7s. I think I got a centre line 8 last centre line, which was surprising because she was being so horrible in the last centre line. Usually when we get into a test and like halfway through, she kind of starts to like even out and become a bit more relaxed, so our marks kind of go up. But in this test she got a bit more tense towards the end, which you can kind of start to see there in her second canter. She was not having any of that turn, no. But I feel like the judges, this was an under 18 competition, so maybe the judges were being a little more lenient, when actually if I wasn't, actually, I'm not sure. I think they were quite fair, because I believe I got a 6 for that corner. Maybe I'm just being really difficult on myself. And that free rein, I tried to practice 1 in the warm-up. I tried to practice about 5 in the warm-up. She was not having any of it, which stressed me out even more, because honestly, she's actually improved over the last few weeks even so much with her free walk on a long rein. I ought to do a day in the life soon, or a week in the life even, because actually it has improved and it would be quite cool for you to see. But yeah, as you can see, a lot tense for that last centre line, despite us getting an 8. And halt and salute a very unhappy Natasha, but glad it's over. On to the jumping. Due to my times being so tight on this day, I actually didn't end up vlogging at all, which is quite poor actually, between my dressage and jumping. However, that means we get a very straight up transition between the two, and you just get to see me go straight into jumping. What I thought on the day was quite a big round, but now looking back at it, even though it was quite an up to height 100, Flo just makes it look really small. And sorry, I do believe I might announce this in a video in the next clip, but my dressage was 26, but Mum didn't let me know that before I went in, despite her being quite giddy about it, but she was like, no, you're not knowing. Sadly, we did have that pole, which was great, and left no margin for any more, which was a bit more pressure. And then, yeah, we popped that oxer. Going down to this double, we kind of just, knocked the first one, which was really sad. But, oh well, despite me saying no margin for any more poles, we do have another one, which was really sad, but Mum couldn't really see on the angle of her camera, so it was a bit of a shock when the commentator said we had 2 down. Anyway, heading down to this last double, and we went clear over those, which I was really actually happy with. She was great. I have not vlogged in a hot minute. Sorry, we just had really close times, so I was actually after dressage back on show jumping, so I'm just going to debrief both. Don't mind the hat hair or the red face, I've literally just got back from show jumping and we've got to go to cross country. But basically, my dressage warm-up was shocking. Don't think Mum knows, but she obviously knows I was crying because she was really annoyed about it. But I was crying, it was like really annoying. But Flo, oh my god, I think she's the worst she had ever been in there. She was honestly horrendous. Pulling my arms out, playing with the bit, slowing her rhythms. I mean, Mum was like, it looks brilliant. It looks brilliant. But oh my god, it looks so bad. But turns out we got a 26, which is amazing. For don't toot my own horn. Oh great. I went show jumping, but we did have 2 down. But Mum said she would be happy if I rode the round. And for me, I definitely rode that round. I was really happy with that. But Mum's not really, because I knocked 2, and that's 8 faults, and we basically came here for a good score. but I'm really happy with it. I don't really know what to say. I'm just really happy with that. And yeah, I think it was a great round. And actually, I need to look back at my test, but I came out and I said it was great. My warm-up was just like dire and I wanted to die. But actually, I'm really happy. So I've got to check my minute markers now, and I'm going to go out and have some fun cross country. Hopefully come back inside the time and clear. But I really don't want to jinx myself because of what happened last week. But yeah. So, oh, pardon me. Oh, I think that tea has gone to my head. I'm on. Are my watermarks still looking shiny, Mum? No.
I don't think I can see it quite so much there. I could when you went into the dressage, they were looking good. Yeah, you can see them on this side. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that side looked bad.
No,
Okay.
you did a good job.
Thanks, Helen. Because
So it's like, why are you doing my bottom?
yeah.
Derek Berry's ready to go.
Yeah, we're back in action with Derek Berry. Thank you, Jodie, for letting me use your watch. I lost mine, basically, guys. I was a bit stupid, so now I have to buy a new one. But we couldn't do it without this. So thank you, Jodie.
Remembering where our minute markers are.
We seem to be borrowing your whole life at the moment, including your lorry. Even though we're in Zorro today, we like borrowing Bluebell. And yeah, tribute to you lot.
I think, Natasha, someone told me this is the first time this place has held an event.
Yeah.
And that course is new out
like,
there.
it's like a fresh course. It's not
Yeah.
like they've got it from Oxford or something. It's like they've rebuilt like a whole cross country.
Yeah, and I think it's
So,
really nice.
We read. People didn't seem to be gunning it, so I guess Mum was like just focus on your third and fourth and fifth minute marker. But I just want to see my first and second as well because.
Well, there aren't too many windy bits, are there? It's quite a good.
But I
good
didn't
track.
see people like I did last week, like gunning it. Last week I think it was quite a fast time, but actually I think today might be a bit of the opposite. It might be like a bit of a gentle time.
Do you think Margot's having a nice birthday? It's her first birthday today.
I hope so.
Margie's, it's your birthday.
She goes, don't tell me. But yeah, I'm feeling a little less hot now. After running that cross country course, I was boiling. I actually wanted to get in a cold shower. Oh. Alright, Margie's.
Margie's needs a really good girl.
I think
Flo's ready.
ready. I was really worried at the start of the season that she was feeling lethargic, but actually,
I think she's looking very well.
she's feeling like really great. I mean, in that show jump warm up, I jumped an officer and I actually jumped it, and her neck came up so much that it hit me in the face with that. I was like, ooh.
She did a couple of super jumps in the cross country, the show jump warm up. Anyway, darling.
And I thought she jumped pretty well in there, apart from the fact that when I got her on the fence on a good stride, she
Didn't
killed
pick her
it.
toes up. Oopsie.
Oh, okay. Right then. See you out there.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm just coming out of the starboard now on the 338. Natasha Crapper riding her own Kilcorbin My Fair Lady. Comes in with a dressage of 26, a couple of poles down show jumping. Carry on.
Come on, girl.
Over the working life corner combination at 12.
So, everyone, that was incredible. She's a bit hot and sweaty now, which is to be expected.
Hot girl, she's a clever girl.
But she's not that hot, she's alright. I am really, really happy. That was great. Basically, we did a really, really nice round. I was just telling Mum, I'm coming to see a stride now. Like, I used to see it cross country and not show jumps. At Farley Hall I saw it on the show jumps, and mostly I see it cross country. But today, you'll see from the videos, I was just really seeing it. Like,
favourite fence?
I really enjoyed all of them. And no, I just really enjoyed all of them. They were great. I did really like the last two because I was just like, basically, so I did my normal pace for 2, and as I was saying to Mum earlier, I think it's going to be I thought it was going to be a slow course, but I just wanted to test with 1 and 2 minute marker if it was a regular course. But when I went over my 3rd minute marker, I was 2:31 over my 3rd minute marker, so I was like, oh. So basically I took the 3rd to 4th minute really slow and just really took off the pace, but then I hit my 5th minute marker, my last minute marker, bang on, and that was when I had planned to be a bit ahead of it so I could get in my 15 seconds. So at that point I realised I was going to be like 1 second like over the time, and I was like, no, that's not happening. So you will see from that video that I was just absolutely gunning for the last 3 fences.
I think I might have to stop.
Brilliant. But oh, sorry, I'm just really happy. Actually, hang on. Just pull her. I'm just very happy with that. And thank you, Flo. Thank you, Mummy. And yeah, I'm just extremely happy. And thank you, Aria. Spawn.
Good, well done.
Thanks, Bob. So I'm sat on the grass here with Flo, literally just like thinking about the day. She is a very happy girl. I've given her like, wow, my hair is doing something funny. What is that? Anyway, we're just not going to talk about that bit. Oh God, don't let it go of the horse. I'm really happy with today. I've literally watched my show jump round back. And I've actually, I think those poles, I mean, they were the big uprights in the course. Just a bit sad, but I think I should have checked for the double, and I think I just got slightly close to the thing. So I take back what I said earlier. Yeah, she's very happy about that, and I do think that I could have helped her out a little bit more there. Clearly it's not just all Flo's fault, but she is definitely becoming less careful, so we need to watch out for that. But yeah, I'm really happy. My cross country was a dream, was an absolute dream. So I'm really happy with that, clearly. Yeah, Lil says yeah. And alright, okay, you don't get to talk that much. We have to tell, yeah. But yeah, really happy with today. I thought it was actually a more successful day of the season. I know that Mum's not that over the moon because we did have 2 show jumps, but actually, and we're not sure 34, which is our finishing score, because of those 8 show jumps, is going to improve my score that much. But you know, what will be, and if I'm not in the league this year, maybe it just wasn't meant to be, because I feel like I rode the show jumps around. God, oh no. Okay, I feel like I rode the show jump around pretty well. And cross country was amazing, and dressage wasn't the best. Get your circles right, kids. I don't even know if I did get my circles right. I need to watch my test. But thank you very much for watching this vlog. That's really a probably very boring outro, but thank you anyway. Bye.